For me, this is the first real bullet journal setup of the new year. Hi everybody, today I'll be saying up my bullet journal for the week of January 7th, 2019 in my bullet journal. I was going to say in my Erin Condren, but whatever. I am technically still recovering from surgery. Technically. Well, I mean I am. As much as it might sound like it, I'm not actually on any painkillers right now. I decided to hold off on taking one until I was done filming this video so I wouldn't slur my way through it. I'm filming this on Monday, and last week on Wednesday I had surgery to get a dialysis access put in, which actually wound up being 2 attempts because the first one didn't work. And I'm in a lot of pain still, and I'm covering it up with a sleeve. I'll peek a little bit. There's a little bit there, but I'm not going to show you too much because I know some people get grossed out when I first looked at it. My stomach got really upset and I almost passed out. And then I have another incision right here in between my elbow. I'm gonna see how long I can film today. So this is gonna be quick-ish. That was a lot of rambling. But the first thing I'm gonna do is fill in my pain tracker. And if it's any surprise that so far for all of 2019, except for the first day, I've taken a painkiller because my surgery was on the 2nd. And I didn't take one the night before because even though my kidneys hurt, I didn't want to have it in my system when I was fasting because I thought I'd get sick feeling. Probably would have. The funny thing is my kidneys haven't hurt at all this week, maybe because the painkillers I'm on for this are a lot stronger than the ones I'm on for my kidneys. There's my word connection. So let's see what we've done. I haven't done a lot this week, as you're going to see, but I did get some stuff done. Now we picked our vegetable for the month of January. It's going to be arugula. We checked to see what was in season here in Northern California, so that would be good. And arugula was at the top of all of the lists, and it seems pretty simple to cook with. So I have a ton of arugula Pinterest recipes that I went and found on New Year's Day, and I have a Pinterest board on my Pinterest, Cindy Guentert. You just look up Llama Letters on Pinterest, you'll find me. And the Pinterest board is called Arugula Recipes. And as you can see, I've just pulled a bunch of them that looked good to me. Mostly salads and pastas. So we'll probably start with them this week. My husband is doing all of the cooking because I have been feeling so crummy and not been able to stand up for very long because of the painkillers. Hopefully we'll try at least one this week, but I will tell you the one I'm looking forward to the most is this one here. It's the bacon, egg, and arugula breakfast sandwich on ciabatta bread and has cheese, which maybe is not all the things I'm supposed to be eating, but hey, if it's gonna get me to eat arugula, right? If you are interested, I'll leave my Pinterest board linked below, my Pinterest link below, and you can go check out that board. My focus this month is to lay the groundwork and establish routines to set the tones for the rest of the year, and I haven't been able to do that yet because I've been recovering from surgery. And I expected this last week was gonna be kind of a wash when it came to 2019. So this is really the start of it, and it's still going to be slow going. I wasn't expecting to still be in this much pain or be still recovering this much. Neither were they. They were not expecting, but I was in a lot of pain and I still am. So we'll see what happens. This week my goal is to just try and get back into things slowly and carefully. I did get one thing crossed off of my monthly to-do list, which I think is probably fabulous. And I crossed one thing off that was on there twice. I did not, however, do any of my challenges besides the first day. So I'm going to do today's challenges. I will catch up sometime this week, but I don't want to spend that much time at my desk right now. Today's would be Tree Star. And I'll add, because some of you guys have asked questions, the pen I've been using is a Pilot fine liner, just a classic fine liner. It smears a little bit on this paper, which I don't like. But I love this pen, and I haven't decided if I want to swap to a different pen yet. Then I'll do today's lettering as soon as I create it. I did almost everything, which I'm actually really impressed with. Almost 90% of this, 99% of this was done before my surgery. I spent all of New Year's Day working, except for the time we went to hang out with my sister. Like, I was basically, every time somebody would come talk to me, I'm like, leave me alone, I'm trying to get stuff done for my week of my surgery. And so I managed to get the videos last week scheduled and the videos for this week until this one scheduled as well. I did have a lot of trouble editing the podcast that went up today, though for some reason it wasn't, I had all the audio, but when I exported it didn't show up. So it took me until yesterday at my desk to get it figured out. So here was my big list for Tuesday. I just started working like this, and then Wednesday, and then this list I made before my surgery because I knew I was gonna have to do them, and a lot of these things I couldn't get up until I knew how I was feeling. I didn't actually do most of these on Friday. I did them on Saturday. So I'm gonna continue this week's bullet journaling here because that's what I want to do. But before I do that, I have 2 spreads I need to do. I want to get my week set up, and then I need to do some memory keeping. So I've got a few pictures from Katie's birthday, and then these 2 are from the day of my surgery, and so I just want to get those for like the beginning of the year put in, and then I will do my weekly lettering and my weekly intentions list. So we'll start with the memory keeping. Now these are the washies I used this week because I used them from the Simply Gilded Northern Comforts kit, and I think I'm going to keep using them for this. And I've got some of the stickers from it too. I might as well use some of those up. I've got a couple of these Happy Planner memory keeping books as well. All right, so here is the basic spread for Katie's birthday and my access surgery. I'm gonna journal, but I'm gonna do it quickly because my arm is starting to hurt and I still need to get through the rest of this setup. Can barely read it, but I'm embracing my chicken scratch. This is my and I saved my hospital bracelets for it too. Aren't you proud of me? I never save shit like that, but this time I did. This time I did. All right, now let's get the week set up. This was the first week for the lettering that had 6 days, but I need 7 days total. So we'll see if I can make this fit without it looking like a total piece of bullcrap. Here is my lettering every damn day for this week, so I'm going to do that, and I'm also, like I said, I'm going to catch up on the rest of these later this week. Hopefully you'll see the results of that in next week's weekly setup. Today's Joanne Jefferson. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did here with the this week to-do list because I really like the way that looks and I like just having it all in one spot. And then I'm going to come back to here to get today's bullet journal set. I'm going to pull out my power sheets, which I have not really looked at since I started my surgery situation. I've got shit fucking everywhere on my desk. So I decided after filling them out that I wanted to order the, what are these called? The fucking wild cards that you can put on the back of your power sheets. And I got the goal saying sticker book because I wanted to color code. I want to use a financial check-in. And there's all of these monthly calendars, but I'm already like well past that point. Maybe the reading list is what I want to put in, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to set these here because I'll put these in when I work on this next week. But I want to take a look at this list. Before I do anything else, I want to color code everything that has to do with that. I know this is not technically bullet journal, but I'm just doing it at the same time. Now that I've got these all coded with my goals, I'm gonna pull what I can off of here for this week. On this monthly list, there are things I need to do that will feed into the weekly things, and two of the things that I need to really work, like some of the things I really need to work on are these monthly things this week. Planning quarter 1 here, and I'll break that down because I'm going to do that later this week. I have it already on my Erin Condren. The business spreadsheet and going on a date with Jesse, hopefully, are 3 things I want to get on here from this situation. Here is my weekly list of things I need to get done this week. It's fucking smearing. I really gotta decide if I need a different pen or not. So I'm going to get today's bullet journal set up, and I'm gonna try and keep it relatively light. I am gonna fill in that I checked my power sheets today though. Pulling off of here and some other things I know I need to do. As you can see, I'm keeping my to-do list pretty short right now, and I'm doing part of it right now, filming the bujo video. Mostly because I'm already feeling the pain, and I need to take a painkiller and take a break. But I do have a few things I want to get done today to set myself up for the rest of the week, so at the very least, I'm getting somewhat done. How is your 2019 going so far? Mine has been interesting, so tell me how it's been going so far in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.